I'm back, friends. So I found something else. Adam and Eve are sent out of the garden. Then the Lord God said, "Now these human beings have become like one of us and have knowledge of what is good and what is bad. They must not be allowed to take fruit from the tree that gives life, eat it, and live forever." So that means that the people who are making man into woman are not trustworthy or honest or following God's laws. So they must leave the Garden of Eden. Then at the east side of the garden, he put living creatures and a flaming sword that turned in all directions. This was to keep anyone from coming near the tree that gives life. So the person who is working on the tree that gives life is Trump. He is an archangel. We're all archangels, but the flaming sword is Archangel Michael's blue flaming sword, which each person can take up to protect themselves. That's why they kept it out of the Bible, so they couldn't protect themselves. You know, we were put in a deep sleep when the rib was taken out of man and put into women and to create transgenders. So anyways, the living sword is Trump. And here is a little ditty here. So Trump lives in Florida, which is the east of the Garden of Eden. The Garden of Eden is not the same thing as the land of Eden. The Garden of Eden was a separate place of landscape, defined boundaries located inside the land of Eden. Okay. As I just pointed out, the garden was planted in the east of Eden. Cherubim, celestial beings, were stationed on the east side of the Garden of Eden. This happened after Adam and Eve were kicked out. Parts of the burnt offering were to be thrown to the east side of the altar. You probably don't know what I'm talking about here, but you will once we get into the book of Leviticus. The tabernacle's entrance faces east. Okay. In Ezekiel's vision, God's glory comes from the east. God's glory is God's laws, to follow God's laws, and enters a temple from the east. The same temple faces east with a river flowing east from it. The Messiah is prophesied to come from the east. Cain was exiled to the east after murdering Abel. People traveled to the east to build the Tower of Babel. When Abraham and Lot separated from each other, Lot traveled east to the wicked cities of Sodom and Gomorrah. The tribe of Judah was exiled to Babylon in the east. Did you notice a pattern? The scriptural pattern is from positive, godly things come from the east, but traveling to the east is a bad thing. Or another way to put it, going west is a positive thing while going east is a negative thing. Why did we go to the west to discover gold? Because they were leading us away from the land of Eden. And I'm going to tell you, in Florida, they also have something called the Fountain of Youth that the Spaniards founded. And Florida has the oldest city in the United States discovered before Columbus, which is called St. Augustine. Okay. Connecting the teaching to the New Testament. For just as the lightning comes from the east and flashes even to the west, so will be the coming of the Son of Man be. Matthew 24:27. Trump is the leader of the Son of Man, and we are coming. You know where Trump's house is? Check it out. Come on, Matt. Right on the coast, east, as far east as you can get. What? Isn't that interesting? Anyways, I love you, friends. Keep your head up high and believe in the laws of God, not the laws of man. Bye.